What's up YouTube, it's Zyph here and I would like to welcome you back to another episode of Skyblock. In today's episode we are joined here by Ghastly31, or on his nickname it's Ford's Baby Pumpkin King, I believe is how you say it. So we're going to add him to the board real quick, and I apologize for my keyboard being loud as usual, but my mic setup's still kind of funky with all that, so I haven't gotten it completely set away to where you can't hear my keyboard yet. But there we go, Ghastly is on the board of subscribers. And there we go. So basically what we're going to be doing in today's episode is we're going to be doing a cactus farm. So we have our pumpkin farm here, and we're going to be making a cactus farm on the outside part of our pumpkin farm right here. And also, before I get into all of that stuff that I'm going to be doing in today's episode, I just want to show you guys a little bit of what I've done since the last episode. So I've hooked up all the Prismarine shops, hoppers and everything, gotten it all working, because it wasn't working before. I'm not sure if I did it in the speed build or not. But I tried to hook up some of them and it wasn't working correctly because I put in the hoppers in the wrong way. So I got it fixed and working there, and it's still trying to fill up with all the zombie pigmen dying and everything. And I have the hoppers going all the way across to feed into the gold shop, I believe. This one's the gold shop? No, I got them backwards. Prismarine shop is what I still need to do, and I already did the gold shop. So basically, I gotta get the hoppers still going into that one and add in all the hoppers. But in my e-chest, I still have plenty of stuff, so I should be good to go with that. And I've also bulk bought a ton of iron to be able to make some more hoppers and turn it into a bunch of iron blocks so that I can save them up for a while. And whenever I need to make hoppers or pistons, I'm able to do that. Also, I'm still kind of, like, my nose is still congested and everything. It's been for a couple of days, but I've had videos already kind of pre-recorded for a while, so if my voice sounds kind of weird, that is why. And I might randomly cut throughout the video if I start coughing or sneezing or something like that, because like literally I've gone through like I think 3 boxes of tissues today. It's ridiculous. And on top of all that, like with that, I've had to drink so much water to get everything out of my head and get it gone out of my system, I guess you could say. So in the past like 2 days I've drank like one of those big 24-pack things of those water bottles from the store. But anyway, that's besides the fact. Just if it randomly cuts out, that's why that's happening, because I'm still trying to get over sickness and all that stuff, and just kind of seasonal, not flu stuff, but it's what is it, allergies. That's the word I was looking for. But anyway, we're still working on expanding the pumpkin farm. Haven't focused on that too much. Since the last episode, I started a new idea here. I'm not going to be doing this in today's episode. I think I'm just going to do this in between episodes, just whenever I can. I just ran out of logs, so that's why it's not done yet. But basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to have my chest room up here. So you spawn into your island right here, and you can fly up, and I'll have all the chests organized and labeled with item frames and stuff. And then on top of that, I'm going to be building like a giant dome on the very top, just on top of the chest room, so that when you look up, it still looks like a giant dome and everything. And there's Ghastly, who was in our subscriber thing right at the beginning. But what I'm going to be doing is something similar to the pumpkin farm here. And if you remember back to, I think it was still season 1 of Skyblock, I believe. It was on this server, but on one of the previous resets of it. What I did was I built a cactus farm layer all the way around, and my like island was kind of based on it. And I'm going to reply within a bit. But I'm going to finish explaining it before we get into building it and everything, because since I believe Ghastly's IS trusted on my island, he's been helping me with the pumpkin farm and everything. He might help me out with the cactus farm along the way, but I still want to do a speed build of it. And so basically it's going to be about the same width of the pumpkin farm, might be a little bit wider, and I'm going to be having it going all the way around the same way that this one does, except for cactus farm. Ooh, it's harvesting right now actually. But the cactus farm is going to be a lot easier to build compared to the pumpkin farm, because the pumpkin farm needs redstone and all sorts of pistons and stuff, while cactus farm, all it needs is sand. It needs sand, cactus, and signs, and a lot of effort, basically. So what I'm going to be doing is building it about the same height all the way across, and start from the bottom and go all the way to the top, I believe is what I'm going to do. I might do it the other way, I haven't really decided yet. But I'm going to make it look nice, blend in with my island style with stone slabs, prismarines, and all sorts of stuff like that. But I might throw in some gold blocks in there, because I think I have some spare gold blocks I need to place on my island for island level. Actually, let's look at my island level and see what it is. So we're at 1766, and hopefully my dog doesn't start barking. I heard like a little yipe in the background, but hopefully he doesn't get going on that. He's been a complete spaz today. But if we look at Baltop, yeah, so Ghastly, who was in the intro, he's up there on Baltop, and I think before we started, he gave me, I don't think it's up in the chat because people have been talking, but he gave me like 10,000 just cause, so my balance is now up another 10k. I'm at 66k now. But since I've been buying so much iron and everything, it's been really low compared to the last episode when I had like 300k and all that stuff. So yeah, that's basically what we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing a giant speed build of the cactus farm starting here. We might get some help from Ghastly, who was in the intro. So hopefully you guys do enjoy today's episode. And oh, one more thing. As you saw at the very beginning, I have a purple jacket. So basically what I was wanting somebody to make me a skin. And so I contacted one of my old friends, Club Plays, who knows people that make skins because he changes his skin all the time. And one of his friends was going to make me a skin, but it turns out that his friend made the pants of this skin, and you can kind of see him zoomed in there. And what I did was he made a weird variation on it where he shaded the entire thing instead of shading just the jacket so it's purple. So I went and found a different design because he was going to make me a purple sweatshirt like my old skin. And what I did was I went and found this, I was looking up jacket skins and stuff, and looked up a couple designs and kind of combined a couple of them together, and I retextured all this. None of the colors on here were the same. It was like for a human skin, and the jacket was a lot different. I changed the pattern in the middle and everything. But I made this purple skin and gave myself a little scarf around the front of my face because for my Christmas skin, I really like the scarf being on my skin, and then I got some shoes matching in with the green and purple, which I really like a lot. But this is my first, I guess, official episode with the skin, and coming up, I think I was going to be doing a bunch of more Skywars stuff, and so you'll be able to tell which clips are old, which clips are new, that kind of stuff. So you'll see some from my old skin, and some from the skin where you can obviously tell it's purple on the hand and everything. So yeah, that's basically what we're going to be doing in today's episode. I just wanted to mention that, so if you guys were asking in the comments or whatever, what's up with your skin, are you changing this officially? I think I'm going to keep it like this for a while. I really like the way the skin looks when you're in first person on the hand and everything. So that's just kind of my opinion on it. Hopefully you guys do enjoy today's episode of Skyblock, and I'm going to get into the speed build. And I am back from my speed build. So the build isn't completely finished, but what I'm going to do is in this episode, since I've spent a metric crap ton of time on this build so far, what I decided to do is I'll do more off screen and show you the finished thing either in the next episode or episode after that, because this actually takes a really long time to build. And I wanted to get your guys' kind of opinions on what you thought of the speed build type thing, because I used this guy and recorded from his screen on my other monitor. I can actually see my guy looking at my own guy's face, my old skin. But I recorded on that screen and had it to where it was from a different perspective, so while the speed build was at like 12 times speed, it wasn't just me spamming blocks in the screen looking all crazy like that. So what I decided to do was do it from an outside perspective and just see the guy flying around like a madman all over the screen, which you guys saw just before this, obviously. And I want to know if you guys like that better, if you'd rather have it floating around the screen like a madman, me play some blocks in first person, that kind of stuff. But basically, the way this works, I'm just going to explain this real fast so that you guys know why I'm placing so many slabs everywhere. So basically, oh, my pumpkin farm just harvested as well. So what I'm going to do is we're going to grab some sticks and we're going to make some fences and do it that way. There you go. So there's some dark oak fences. I'm not sure if this is the exact kind of fence that I'm going to be using or not in my farm, but basically the stone slabs are there to prop up the sand. You get the sand going in there, you place the cactus down, and then all you do is you build up in the center here. Ow, cactus is killing me. You build up in the center here, place a fence on each side, and then you can just mine this part down. And then you can get rid of all the prismarine and stuff nearby. And then once you get rid of all the prismarine and everything, then you're good to go and you have a cactus farm, and every 10 minutes these cactus grow up one thing. So each one will individually harvest itself because it can't be next to another block, which you guys probably already know this, but I was just trying to explain it for the people that don't. And the fence will stop that, it'll break it, and it'll fall in the gap down here and fall all the way down. So basically the way I'm going to set up this water system is going to be basically the same thing as my pumpkin farm. It's going to funnel down. I'm not sure if I want to funnel it the same way I did as the last one, but I'm going to build a little area at the bottom to either funnel it this way towards that side, or I might just funnel it straight down here. But what I'm going to be doing is setting up another area like how I did for my pumpkins and setting up a giant one for cactus here so that we can sell those as well. And once we get the cactus farm and pumpkin farm going on all four corners, basically by the time I finish selling one, the other one will be full again. So it'll just be money, money, money basically out the wazoo, and it'll be absolutely ridiculous. And if you guys are wondering also why there's not very many people online, it's because it's really late at night and I probably should be going to sleep because, you know, school and that. But anyway, basically this is the cactus farm. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. I decided to switch up the prismarine block from the other kind so that they looked a little bit different. And I think what I'm going to put here is I'm going to have some sort of window in between, or I might do some funky like log pillar thing with stairs and make a funky design like that. But hopefully by the next episode I'll have this thing all finished off and I'll start building up. Is this spruce wood or dark oak? Aw, dang it, I have the wrong kind of wood here. But anyway, what I'm going to be doing, trying to get this done so I can be more organized, not just have chests spammed all around the island. And with all the people that are IS trusted, let me just pull up the list of IS trusted. There's a decent amount of people. Tookie is one of the SMP members. He doesn't really play. Cameron's an IRL friend. He doesn't really play much. Ghastly, you saw in the intro today. Swag has... I don't think he's been in the intro yet, but he talks on TeamSpeak and stuff a decent amount. Coco, Maid, and Mr. Nice Cool are on here helping with stuff a decent amount. Mr. Nice Cool and I would say Swag and Ghastly do the most for the island. But yeah, that's basically what's going down. I'm going to be trying to collect as much sand as I can to place it around here. But also, before I get into placing all the cactus and sand and everything, what I'm going to try to finish off first is I'm going to try to finish off the windows with all the stained glass there. But basically, that's going to be it for this episode of Skyblock. Hopefully, you guys did enjoy today's episode with my new skin. We got our cactus farm going, and we tried out the different perspective from our second guy with our old skin down there. You can just see him chilling, looking at the cactus farm in progress. And hopefully we can get this thing going pretty soon so we can start making even more money than we already are. And we'll be in really good shape pretty soon. So hopefully you guys did enjoy today's episode, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace out. Bye.